That's the magic one.
Yes. That one won by a landslide, did not.
Yeah, I totally did. That's why there's no point keeping it up. We know it's we know it is one. Yeah, and we'll just check the other poll in random intervals. We'll get the chat to check for us.
Okay. We can have maybe Draven or RPG Chick tell us.
Ooh, looks like we might be live.
Ooh, oh boy. Starting. The race nerves are coming in. Sorry.
No, there's no race nerves for me.
Oh, come on. I'm always nervous. I'm always nervous.
The more official it is, the more nervous I get. But I don't know, this is just fun.
Yeah. It's fun. I'm still nervous though. I
know that. Done. I always get my dot done ready because but I'll get my dot ready. Ready? Oh god.
Ready. Quite ready. Also, good morning, Toad.
Good morning to everyone. I'm assuming you guys can hear us. I know you can see us. Chat, let us know if you can hear us. If you don't say yes, I'm assuming you don't.
Let us know how our sound is, too.
Yes, please.
The game is probably a little quiet because I'm on the save screen, but other than that, it should be fine when we start.
Totes great. Yeah, I changed my my file that I use for getting my seed manip to the demon chocobo because I'm a monster. Yay, there's lots of yeses. I love yeses. Excellent.
I'll leave you to do the ready for when we're ready.
Sounds great. We'll let RPG Chick let us know once she is done with the setup. But otherwise, so guys, you can hear us. I'm Netara, and we've also got Kay here with us.
Hello.
Oh yeah. Okay, apparently Kay, you're quiet, and huge shock, I'm really loud. That's a shock to nobody.
Hold on. Okay. Well, how about now? Kay's quiet. Me, quiet. Okay. Well, I turned you down to like, what is this? Like 7% say something that's. Oh, maybe you're too quiet. Go. Okay, you're too quiet now. Okay.
Oh no.
It's okay. Okay, I've got you at 30.
Perfect. I'm correctly loud. Okay, I like that. So, as you guys are aware, there were a couple of polls we had running for this race. So we have disabled one of them. We have disabled the magic one because you guys decided in a absolute landslide what we're going to be doing there. So, yeah, we don't need any more of that. And we do have a second poll. Do you want to tell us about the second poll, Kay? And then they can talk about your sound more.
Okay, well, so our second poll is between the abhorrent, the demon chocobo and good taste, which everybody should always choose because good taste tastes good, therefore it is
Lord
good.
And Master. Lord and Master.
So, what this is we are going to be playing with the display window for the UI, and you will get to see well, whether or not you like good taste or the demon chocobo, which will be very hideous. And
yeah, you can see it on my screen currently. That is actually what it looks like, and you can see how hard it is to read the text and everything there just from the save screen. So you can imagine how well it's going to be for us to play with that. So if you guys are feeling like your eyes are burning, you have a chance to update it for us. We have updated Straw Poll 5. So if you type in ! We're going to do it right here now, 5 into the chat, you can update us. So if you want to save your eyes, vote for good taste. Otherwise, as soon as we get control, which will be basically immediately, we're going to be burning your retinas out. It will be so great.
Also, provided that we're not going to end up getting imped or dead, we'll probably suplex the train.
And by probably we mean absolutely. This is meme percent. We gotta meme everything. So, since it sounds like we're ready, RPG Chick said she is ready. So, I say we go. So, you ready to go, Kay?
Yep.
Excellent. So, I am going to ready us up. So in 10 seconds we will go. So dot ready. Let us begin. We'll begin shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, 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 go. Oh gosh, I've just been playing Final Fantasy IV. All my buttons are different.
Oh no.
We got this.
I'm gonna remember to put on my memory cursor. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna remember to Demon Chocobo. Wait, okay, so how does this I do this? Okay, so I literally have a cheat sheet on how to do this. Oh, hold on a sec, I gotta go to the correct... Guys, you gotta do this to the correct window, otherwise it doesn't work. Hello. Oh wow, that's already blinding. Dun, 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 dun,
I need my cheat sheet.
And that's all zeros.
Oh gosh. This is... Oh wait,
This...
what? No, don't do that. Do this.
Not that. This.
Wait.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, this is already hideous.
This is already blinding.
Why? I can't get it to switch to the next window. Come on.
No.
Wait, what do you...
Oh, wrong one.
There we go.
Guys, this is so beautiful. I can't even. Okay, so apparently that's that. And then this. And then that's it. We are Demon Chocobo. So, away we go.
Here's Kay over here just trying to still get Demon Chocobo up.
Gosh, I can't read it all. Hopefully it doesn't affect my running away. How do I play this game? What year is this?
That's a good question.
I agree, this is also the only RPG for me. Final Fantasy's an RPG. It is the only one just for me. When I try to play. No, transition screen came up. We're still here, guys. Don't even worry about it.
I don't know.
We're just, you know, blind. So, to explain what's happening here on my screen while Kay is lost without retinas, because retinas are really necessary, it turns out. We are trying to make Bix and Wedge run away from every battle possible, because we are trying to get question mark, and as much experience as possible. We need her to be super powerful. So there are a few different things you need to do in order to run away. The ATB gauge needs to be full, and you need to fill up the hidden runaway gauge, which is in the background that nobody can see, as well. So running while menus are up or people are doing certain attack animations allows you to charge that hidden gauge without actually running away. So optimizations like that are going to be really important for making sure Bix and Wedge run and Terra does not.
Also, in some battles, which you probably can see on my screen right now, we have a couple of monsters in some cases, and one in another case, where there is a monster with a boss tag, and you can't run with a monster with a boss tag, obviously, so we have to kill that monster in order to run.
Yeah, same with the one I just fought. Those bow mammoths are can't run from those, so we gotta wait. So
Yeah.
both Kay and I have manipulated, so we are on step route. So providing we can stick to it, probably more of a problem for me than Kay, we will know exactly where our counters are, and it's going to be super useful.
Someone please save my eyes.
Yeah, guys, if you want to save Kay's eyes, vote for good taste. We'll check again in about 10 minutes or so, and it's going to be a rolling incentive, so if you want to save yourself. So I'm about to hit the first boss, so we'll see how well this goes. See if we can get a quick kill here, using a technique called weight tricking or counter canceling. So I'm going to use menus in order to buffer inputs and pause the enemy's ATB. I didn't actually see if I had good ATB or not. Like
But
I can see here.
can you see?
You're like, can I see that? The answer is no.
So what happens is we'll attack Welk's shell at just the right time, in such a way that he will cause a counterattack, which will therefore put his next attack, which would be to go into his shell. It's not really an attack, but that would be his next action. To the next action, because he already attacked with the counterattack.
Yes, okay, I got it. I got really good ATB there, so how you deal with that does depend at least partially on the ATB you get from the boss battle. So I was incredibly lucky there, so we are good. Time for more cutscenes. So it looks like it's Kay's turn to welk it up.
Or get slimed by Welk, of course.
Oh no. You
I
have a
haven't.
different party order.
Yeah, I don't know why
That's interesting.
I don't know why my party is like this. I'm very confused.
Yeah, it's kind of magical. So we have the
Gru!
Oh no, did you Gru?
Gru!
No, Gru! Bad Gru. So Gru is what happens when Welk goes into his shell, and as we're doing this very particularly on the timing, chances are he's gonna go in your shell and you're gonna attack him. And so he counterattacks an extra time, not a time we do on purpose, and it's sadness and tears.
I blame Demon Chocobo.
Yeah, I blame my Lord and Master as well. Can you tell whose side we're each on? Gosh.
I side with Puexel.
I side with the Demon Chocobo.
I always side with Puexel.
That sounds smart, honestly.
Until it comes to the Demon Chocobo, and for whatever reason, people like to see that. I don't get
I
it.
love it. I'm gonna see, this run is the first time I've actually run with it, with my background, so we're gonna see whether I still love Demon Chocobo after this run or not. So far I do.
I already hate it.
It's already burning. My eyes. I didn't need those eyes.
So, a little quick lore update. We have question mark, question mark, question mark, who gets renamed to T, and she is a girl who has been manipulated into fighting in a Magitech armor for the Empire, and she's got magic, and magic is very rare in this world. No, Royal Blue, I will never accept the Demon Chocobo. I might even question Puexel if he says the Demon Chocobo is the Lord and Master.
That doesn't sound like Puexel at all.
I don't think Puexel would ever say that.
No, I don't either.
Volition might have spiked his punch.
Volition would definitely say that, but...
Volition would definitely say that.
Guys, it's so beautiful. I did not realize the true majestic nature of our Demon Chocobo until I saw him with my very own eyes.
My eyes burn.
Also, I can be part of the Puexel fan club and still love Demon Chocobo.
Yes, you can. Unfortunately, that's not a restriction I have placed upon the Puexel fan club.
Yes!
I am, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the president of the official Puexel fan club.
Of course.
I make it my business to collect facts about Puexel. I joke about making a fact book, but...
Well, I was gonna say a mailing list.
I should make one. I've been thinking about making a card! Like the Elvis Presley fan club.
Oh,
with
the official card.
With a very nice headshot of Puexel's face.
That would be amazing. So what I'm doing here is I'm purposely grinding out my last encounter because we're trying to get Tara to level 6. And the reason we want that is there's a lot of really particular experience routing at the beginning of this game. We're trying to get Tara to level 6, so between her level and the levels of the other characters and the levels we're going to get them at the beginning of the game, when Sabin finally joins us, he will be at level 11, which makes him powerful enough to be really quite excellent, and that is a thing we want. So it's important to do this. So again, if we're on step route, we knew where all those enemies were, we ground out that encounter, learned Ent Dot, which means we're at level 6, then blam! Time to go and drop down a hole and get lots and lots of cutscenes. Being a dude has nothing against being in a fan club.
Dude, being a dude has nothing to do with being a fan of Puexel.
Agreed, wholeheartedly.
Puexel's handle is from Super Castlevania 4. Puexel is a little mini-boss that doesn't have much to do in the game, but Puexel liked the handle because it licks you up backwards, and the mini-boss tries to eat you.
Yeah, well, I thought that was the same thing too, and I said it many times in commentary, and then I was corrected by people much more in the know than I. Apparently you get Aura Bolt much earlier, and you even get Suplex, which is the third one you get at level 10. So it's not for Blitz reasons. I was told it was purely a stat reason that we get Sabin up to level 11. And yeah, guys, did you really doubt Kay? Seriously? Don't do that. She'll prove you wrong every time.
I would start rattling off some information, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. I like being the all-knowing.
That is amazing.
Creepy
yeah,
fangirl.
The creepy fangirl, that's amazing. Yeah, Puexel's one of the people I'll be commentating with at AGDQ, so that's super exciting.
Also, I'm very excited also about the fact that Puexel will be commentating the English restream for my Child of Light run in 2 weeks, together with Takaze. I will be at RTA in Japan too, attempting to speak Japanese.
Attempting? You got this.
The problem is that I can't, try and say what I want to say with about the game in Japanese. This is a problem.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's hard enough to talk while doing things in your first language. Trying to do it in a second language feels like it'll be pretty disastrous.
Exclusive calendar. Ooh.
That sounds exciting. And yes, I am going to AGDQ just for the last 2 days. I will be there from, I was going to say February, which is completely wrong. Friday and Saturday I'll be there. Friday afternoon and all of Saturday, because the Final Fantasy IV run I'm helping to commentate, is on Saturday evening. So yes, anyone who's going to be there, Netara will also be there. So hello, come say hi.
I'm going to pretend that I'm not super jealous that you get to sit next to Adam on couch.
Yeah, it's secret. Him and Brosencha. I've never been so pumped in my life. And Rivers is running.
Wow! Brosencha gives some of the best hugs I've ever had.
Yeah, I got to meet both of them actually at RPG Limit Break last year, or this year. What year is this? Okay.
Yeah, this year. Wait, we didn't meet!
We didn't.
Were
you at RPG Limit Break?
No.
Okay, no.
Oh, no, wait. I thought you said GDQ. I went to AGDQ this year.
Oh no, this will be my first GDQ. I'm super excited. So, I'm about to start the martial fight, and so
I'm about to start trying to get there.
Oh no. Okay, we're good. Okay. We're totally good. So we just walked past all of those enemies because there's a glitch in this game, or a way they've programmed it. So if they're in an active walking animation, you can walk right past them, and it's kind of beautiful. So we skipped all them and just took one party in to fight this boss because we ain't got time for waiting. We just don't got time for anything else. So we're gonna, since Mog is a character we potentially can get, he is a player character, we loot him of all of his items, so we're gonna put them to much better use. Mithril Pike is the absolute minimum we grab there, if at all possible. That net which I got, which thankfully hit Kupan, is what we want to avoid on Mog, which is why I did run at the beginning of that battle.
And that just enables Mog's ATB to get up higher so that if he does get netted, you have time to open up the item menu. He'll be stopped, but you can still open up his menu and take his items.
As long as you can loot, that's all we need.
It is a bit slower if Mog gets netted because he's definitely one of the stronger Moogles.
Yes, he is. Yep, we are those people. We are stealing from Moogles. And I will note that another really cool person in our party was Kutan. Remember that name. It was probably not important whatsoever. And why the Chocobo screen? You as the viewers voted for us to burn our retinas with my Lord and Master. If you don't like it, if you want the regular blue boxes referred to as good taste, please vote in Straw Poll 5. Draven has just linked it in the chat. Give it a vote. But if you want Demon Chocobo to stay, then you give it a vote. Just so you guys know, me, Netara, wants Demon Chocobo, and Kay would really love to have her retinas back in working order. So please bring back good taste for her.
Speaking of hey Brasensha jokes, hey Netara.
Hey, what?
What cereal does a chocobo like?
Boko Bits?
Choco Puffs, because he's cuckoo for Choco Puffs!
Oh my god, that's amazing! Oh my god.
Jeez. Okay.
We are going to be the greatest of friends.
Where's Brasensha? He needed to be there for that one?
He did, that was beautiful. We're doing the Wonder Shot. What?
Wonder Shot! Really?
So I'm walking really precisely on the world map, and the reasoning for that is I'm on step route, and there are no encounter tiles on the world map, so I want to hit as many of those as possible. And to make sure I get my encounters in the right places and all of those things. Hey, Boko Bits would be pretty good too,
But you need to be playing Final Fantasy V for that one.
Yeah, that's totally true. God, I have so many issues with Final Fantasy V. Boko is one of the high points.
Boko's definitely one of the high points. Boko's a bit loco.
Loco for Chocos.
Loco for Boko Bits.
So once again renaming our newest character. I'm renaming him a little differently. Most people would rename him to E, but I like to rename him to B for no particular food-related reasons.
Hey, I can admit that I do indeed enjoy some rum.
Rum is delicious. But why is the rum always gone?
Because I drank it all.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah, we need it for Demon Chocobo. Seriously, dude.
It's only noon. I can't start drinking.
Yeah, that is very true. Also, I can hold down a direction button and mash at the same time, and the text will go forward. I'm so excited. That's a thing which does not work in Final Fantasy IV. When you go back to Final Fantasy IV after playing this game for a while, you try and do that, and you're like, why are my text boxes not advancing? Is my controller broken? Uh-oh. So we're doing a yield cutscenes here in the in Figaro. It's not very exciting, but it is still more exciting than Camp Cutscene because at least there's more walking. Camp Cutscene, which you'll see in about 20 or so minutes, is actually closer to 30 minutes, is a huge amount of walk 2 steps or walk like 3 steps and a huge amount of cutscenes.
Yep.
Do 1 battle, huge amount of cutscenes. So
Yep.
it's I don't actively hate it, but it's one of my lesser enjoyed portions of this game.
And definitely makes me dislike the Kefka Narshe category more than the full categories just because of the amount of cutscenes, an hour and a half.
Yeah, for sure. I
But
definitely really
because of
wanna
that,
try some.
because of that, this game is a very easily learned like partial category because of the amount of cutscenes.
It really is. It's super good. No joke, my sister, who has never speedrun a day in her life, picked up this run 3 days ago and already has a 134. So,
Which is a very good time.
Which is a very good time. I'm like, wow, it's amazing. So yeah, guys, this is a really good starter speedrun, especially for RPGs. So if you ever want to pick up RPG speedruns, start with this one, guys. Speaking as someone who started with it Final Fantasy IV, start with this one. To be fair,
What about
Final Fantasy.
Paladin?
I love Paladin percent is pretty good, but the step routing you still need to do to make things optimal is, oh, it's so ridiculous. It's so hard. You can mash with basically every button though, unlike this game where you can only mash with A. So that is one pro in the for Final Fantasy IV. So don't get me wrong, I love me some Final Fantasy IV, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, I got half a staring contest. I got the longing looks.
Longing looks. I like that. The longing looks.
So if you mash fast enough, you can get those two soldiers to stare at each other, but I was only fast enough for the second one. So instead, he stares longingly, or they stare longingly at their companion, being like, why
Come
won't
on, man.
Senpai look at me? Senpai, please.
Bro.
Bro.
Stare contest. Come on, bro.
I have faith. Puns are never a sin as far as I'm concerned.
Puns are definitely not a sin.
Puns, especially the good ones. So Locke wants me to follow him, but as far as I'm concerned, he's too slow. So I'm gonna show him where to go. But apparently he has magical teleporting powers and just jumps in front of you. Why he never uses those regularly? I don't know. Okay, good. If you walk just correctly, you can always get in front of those chocobo soldiers. Who is on the calls? You are listening to the runners themselves. I'm Netara, and we've also got Caeshura here.
Hello.
Which I believe is how you pronounce your name there.
Yeah, actually. So, just, proof about how much, Puexel decides for me. He says he didn't, but I'm telling you he did. I used to call myself Caeshura, but he called me Caeshura, and I didn't want to correct him because why would I do that? I said, oh wow, well he's just decided what my name is called. But some other people, Bowie specifically, I should be walking up and talking to Locke, Bowie specifically calls me Caeshura, so anything is fine.
Interesting.
Anything is fine.
I love it. Yeah, just call me cool things. Yeah,
Netara and Kaara, yes.
I'm okay with that. A lot of people love taking my name and adding Tara to other things, so I've been called fun things.
Oh wait,
right now I'm Final Fantasy Tara.
I'm just standing here and
Oh, me too.
and not walking where I'm supposed to be.
Hilariously, we were at the same spot, except I was at the part where I was walking away from a burning castle, and you were at the spot where you were supposed to talk to Locke.
I was just I've actually walked out of the castle before, like after Kefka, like, hey, wait, come back here.
I love it. Okay, so you guys, you have voted for us to do a very special cutscene, which is usually skipped because it is 40 seconds, I almost said 40 minutes, 40 seconds long, which in a speedrun, which is only an hour and a half, is a super long time. So,
PJD Shura.
I love it. So shortly, for your viewing pleasure, we're gonna have some magic.
Magic?
Magic?
I've never actually seen that cutscene since.
Seriously?
Well, okay. Let me revise it. I have seen it, but it was such a long time ago that I don't remember it. So I haven't seen that cutscene since I've started watching Final Fantasy VI speedruns.
Okay, now I gotta do this correctly. I plotted out in my head how I was gonna do this. Let's do you. No, we're gonna wait a second here. Don't worry, guys. We're still doing it. But this is gonna be better.
I'm going to do mine in the cave.
I'm doing mine right in the desert. Okay, I'm getting one attack in first though.
Yes, Kefka,
okay, guys.
Kefka Narshe is definitely a great introductory category to running this game.
Guys, what's the matter? You look positively spooked. This kid seems loaded for bear. That was magic. Magic? I am still scrolling the text relatively fast. I am slowing it down a little bit so we get a little bit of reading.
Hide the toolbars, there's a loose wrench in chat. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Etc, etc.
Aw, it's the only difference between us. She's got magic and we don't. Okay, best part here. Right here. Wink.
Wink.
Swoon, look at them. Oh, guys. My favorite part. I've never been so happy in my life as I am in this very instant. See if I can steal from the other one. God, I gotta... Look at me. I got a tonic, guys. That was so worth it. It hurt. I can't even how happy I am right now. Aw, yeah. So that was take one. So one of the funny things about, or interesting things about that cutscene is anywhere between the, that particular battle I just did with the Magitech armor and the cave, or actually between there and South Figaro where we're headed, if Tara uses magic in battle at all, you will get that cutscene. So don't worry about Kay not doing it right now. She's not letting us down.
I'm
yes,
attempting to look like I'm pulling ahead and catching up.
Oh, you totally are. Don't even. Hey, if we have to
Son
change
of a submariner!
Son of a submariner.
Kay Wexel! Sounds like a bad ship pairing.
A bad or amazing? I ship it. Okay,
Thanks.
let's do it, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so tapped. See, the instruction is to tap left twice, and I think that is the only time I've done that basically perfectly. And I'm too far left. No, I'm not. I'm perfect. Yay! So we're still in the land of walking slow, but that's really good at this point because walking is difficult, even without sprint shoes. So we'll find out if we're still on step route. I think I am. I should be. Should get an encounter. Yeah, right there. So we're gonna fight everything in this cave because, in case you haven't noticed, we're getting literally no experience from any of the boss battles. So in order to do all of this experience routing we're talking about, we have to fight in certain key points, and South Figaro Cave is one of them.
I agree with Prophet. That little narwhal snowman is adorable.
I was just gonna say that. Is that a narwhal snowman?
Yes,
Oh my goodness,
yes,
or unicorn snowman? Either way, I am kind of in love with that. I love snowmen anyways. So we're doing a wander. So we have to do these battles in a way that, I did that wrong. That's fine. So we attack with Edgar first and then fight, because as you noticed in my last fight, sometimes he doesn't actually one-shot those Blearies, so you want to have those
Did you just see what she just did?
What?
Magic? She used magic?
I certainly didn't see that.
Sorry, look, I didn't mean to make such a big deal. Me either, it's just I've never actually seen magic before.
It's magic!
Thank you, Elle. Thank you, E. Wink!
Swoon. Best part. I love that swoon. It just makes me die.
Stop swooning!
Yeah, please, do your job here, guys. We've got enemies to fight.
I'm sure these enemies are just like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's like, please, we are trying to fight here. It's like watching Sailor Moon. You're like, guys, we're totally trying to fight here. Can you please stop posing?
I think the only time I've ever actually seen, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say the only time I've ever actually seen someone make a parody of that is actually in Disgaea.
Disgaea is great.
Where there are 3 rangers and Blaharl decides to shoot them with a gun and injure them, they're not dead, in such a way that they can't transform and make their ultimate little creation.
That is so beautiful. So yeah, so in South Figaro, we we do our best to dodge NPCs, and then we buy sprint shoes, 3 pairs of them, or at least that's the usual strategy, and it's certainly what I did. And so we're going to use those to great effect.
And in a full game category, you would only buy 2 pairs of shoes because you want to save your money to, hey, this traffic jam town, why do you do this to me? Okay, so you would want to save your money in a full game category, but we'll have enough money to do what we want and get where we need to go.
Yes, we most certainly will. And so we're doing more experience routing here, but the general strategy is don't fight anything in caves. If they're inside, it's just not worth it. It either takes too much damage to kill them, or you don't get enough experience, or both. Really? So I'm going off the path here. I'm gonna pick up a Atlas armlet for Edgar. Armler. Needs that armler. Oh, not sprint shoes. Don't do that. No. So that's gonna raise his attack power. Or his damage. So he is gonna hurt more because the auto crossbow wasn't actually OP enough.
We had to make it more OP.
More OP. I think I'm off step route already. How did I manage that? Netara, please.
I'm gonna blame the Demon Chocobo.
Yeah. Yes. No, I can't blame him. Can't. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get this right here. Okay, so we want, and then we want, nope, oh gosh. So I'm trying to make Locke run away here, and I think I failed, but we're gonna find out shortly. No, I didn't fail! I didn't fail, guys!
Nice!
So that's really difficult to do because I'm manipulating the runaway values in just a specific manner in order to make sure that just Locke runs away. So we use up the ATB of the other two. Oh god, and walk off step route. That's good. And also run when we get a chance in order to fill up his gauge. Yeah, I'm like RPG chick. I'm also not built to be up at long periods of time. I got 4 hours of sleep last night and then got like a 3-hour nap today, and I almost died. It's kind of beautiful.
Yep.
Actually, while I'm here,
Netara and I are definitely the same.
Yeah. We're like, please let us sleep. Worth it. But a little glad this is not a regular occurrence.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be like, hello, what is the sleep you speak of? Okay, good. I hate that bridge is one of the hardest parts. You're like, please just walk on the bridge. Okay, so we really want these Cypress encounters. They're beautiful. And of course, we want to kill absolutely everything with auto crossbow. And we're gonna cure Tara because she does not like being at 38 HP at all. I can't. I'm like, what are my items? That's why I'm menuing so slow. I'm like, I literally can't see anything. It's kind of amazingly beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Netara RPG Caeshura. Holy crap.
I love it. That is magical. Okay, Locke, listen. I know you want to go first, friend, but you were too slow for this. So we're killing them, and then we're gonna attack. Just in case. So if we fight all of these enemies correctly, then there are 4 different Trillium encounters which will appear on this spiral walk down, and I will only need to fight 2 of them. Yeah, we're secretly one person. Speaking of Trilliums, hello. Excellent. We're all the same. Yay! No, I do not believe that is the case, and not probably the best joke at all. Okay.
Well, we may be sharing a room together at a RPG Limit Break.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have the best room.
So we may be able to prove that we're not one person. But only the 3 of us will be in that room, so you'll never have any proof.
And will we want to prove that though? We can prove it, but do we want to? It's much more exciting to do it this way. Okay, so I have officially hit the levels, and the levels we're trying to aim for here is Edgar, Locke, and Tara respectively are 10, 9, and 8.
Or in the fact that I have LET 9, 10, and 11. Wait, no, what? 9, 10, and 8. Sure.
Oh god, what have you done? So we also want Tara to have at least 20 MP for this boss fight coming up. Excellent. Hi Vargas, what up, yo? We don't need no ruse. We're too good. They'll never see us all in one room at the same time. Yes, that is true.
Bane touch!
No! So we don't want you to go first. We actually want the opposite of you going first. So I'm purposely setting Locke to go last because I want to row him. We want him in the front row so he can do more damage, but we don't want him to be in the front row right away until we've managed to get rid of some of these bears. Because the bears are they do quite a bit of damage, and Locke will take much more damage being in the front row, which of course, for obvious reasons, we do not want. Oh my god, we are like the Mega Sisters. That's a much better comparison. So, Vargas can't actually be damaged until you kill the Ibus, so you have to take them out first. Oh, you're really not far behind me at all, because you're Vargas too.
Yep.
Come on, Locke. No, Locke. That was not a desperation attack. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, RPG Chick is much taller than I am. I don't know how tall you are, Kay, but I'm a whopping 5'1". Actually, I'm technically a little shorter than that, so...
Oh, really? I'm like 5'2".
Oh, wow, that's awesome. See, we can be in the Shorty Club. Shorty Squad.
I'm actually very happy because I'm actually a little bit shorter than Puexel.
That's awesome. So yeah, guys, if you do not want Demon Chocobo to be in the lead anymore, I figure maybe we'll check around Returner's hideout. Oh, Doomfist right away. Love it. So yeah, we'll check there, and we will change it if Good Taste has gotten enough votes. You've got about 2-ish minutes. What? What? That sounded terrifying.
Nothing. I'm not happy about anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea. Hey, it totally is not, and there's nothing at all wrong with being officially classified as a midget, if that were the case. But I am just, yeah, I'm very little. A lot of people, they know I'm short, but then they meet me in person, they're like, you can't, we did not expect you to be that short. And I'm like, surprise!
Yeah, my mom's 4'11". My grandmother is like 4'10". 4'7" or something. I don't know. My whole family is short.
My grandmother's at least a few inches shorter than me. The rest of my family's taller than me. Though my sister is by literal millimeters. So it's pretty fabulous. Okay, guys. Brotherly love later. We have places to be.
The brothers are reunited.
They are reunited.
This is your brother? Younger brother? At first I thought he was some bodybuilder who strayed from his gym.
Did stray from his gym. So I'm curing, even though I'm not going to get many encounters here, because 8 HP is not enough to make it to the Returner's hideout, or I risk getting some very bad encounters. Well, thank you, RPG Chick. So yeah, I definitely do not want to get murdered on this walk, because I need people alive for the next section. So, yeah.
Incidentally, Locke can die, and it's not a big deal, because he's not going to be on the river with us, but if Edgar, Tara, or... in the rare chance that Sabin might die, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and do this now and save my eyes.
Did we check, what are you doing to save your eyes?
Good Taste.
Is Good Taste back in the lead?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, in that case.
Thank you, everyone. I can see.
So, you, once again, have a chance to change that again, though. If you decide you don't like us having eyeballs, which I accidentally started editing the basic one, so mine's a little off color, but it's not burning. It's a little more pink than it's supposed to be. Oh, I'm so glad I saved where I saved. I almost got the soft lock.
I've been waiting.
Right there.
I've been waiting, like... so long to get this soft lock. I never saved there because I'm like, come on, soft lock man, you could do it today.
I never saved there because I've never been that close. But today, because it was a marathon, I was like, well, let's do it. You know, it's a bit of fun. Oh my god. Anyone who's watching my screen, that guy can get in between the returner leading you and Edgar, and then you literally can't move. He literally paused for 1 second, and had he not paused, I would have soft locked. It was kind of amazing.
I've actually had him walk between me before, but he moved on just quick enough. He has to like walk between the returner and Edgar or your party leader, and then stop, and then you're stuck. Yeah. I think it's where he walks through, like basically through the stone and is on the steps where he can't go up the steps, but then he can't go back down to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Or something.
Absolutely. Either way, that was closer than I've ever been in my life. Edgar trying to hide in a corner. That's so cute. So to progress the plot, we have to go and talk to these 3 gentlemen and loot the Returner's hideout for all it's worth.
Which is where Netara and I are going to differ. I don't actually loot the...
I've seen that when commentating your runs. I got things to get.
So the reason for that is that I learned this run when before it got updated to be even better, and I've been thinking about saving 7 frames, but
Oh.
I like throwing shurikens too. Come on.
Okay, 1 no. Got 1 no. Come on, 2 more no's. Second no. So we gotta say no to Banon 3 times because we want us a Genji Glove. We don't want a Gauntlet. Everyone wants Gauntlet skip. Because both Gauntlet and Genji Glove are glitched, but Gauntlet is glitched so you don't get the benefit from it you're supposed to, and Genji Glove is glitched so you don't get the penalty you're supposed to. So for obvious reasons, we really want the very overpowered Genji Glove to continue Edgar's beautiful trend of having overpowered weapons.
Also, Gauntlet is a thing. I'm the only person I know who has accidentally said yes to Banon 3 times or more.
That is unfortunate. I have not yet said yes, but there will be a run. It's just not today. I'm not saving frames. I've already done magic cutscenes and changed my window color. I ain't got time to save frames. This is a lost frame thing. But I will note, my next split is my most favorite.
And I will note that for that next split, I'm going to play us a nice little song.
I love a song.
Hi, Silverfire. What's up?
I won't be able to hear it, but I will sing along.
You're a
for what I
person.
can.
Sil! We're like best friends even though we were already friends.
Right? Oh my god, I said yes to how to use a cutscene. Please. How to use a save point. Guys, I'm learning how to use a save point. This is great.
Oh boy.
This is the best moment of my life. So we're preemptively giving Sabin, I keep forgetting I can do that because I play so much Final Fantasy IV. And then we're gonna save. Oh, goodbye, my Lord and Master. I'll miss you forever. No, and then we're gonna reset. Dunk. Goodbye.
Don't give him the Genji Go, please. Thanks.
Yeah, this is the best stream. Okay, so getting to the save screen and resetting again. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing, and actually Kay is probably doing it now too, is we're doing the river manip.
Poor Xcodes!
What have we done to Xcodes?
It's actually Xcode's fault that I get Gauntlet? Yeah, sure. No, actually. I feel bad because Xcode's actually said yes to Banon because I said make sure you say no to Banon.
No, that's so terrible.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Time to run. So we have both manipulated the river, so we will get exactly 2 encounters, and we are going to run away from the first one. Banon, please. I'm one of his fangirls. This is the Ultra Spooky guy.
Ultra Spooky!
Guy Dane. He does amazing works, but the Ultra Spooky, in my opinion, is the pinnacle of his brilliance. Yes, it is the Colosseum. Oh, Wells, you got a deleted link. What did you do, sir?
Oh.
Okay, he's got your back. We're gonna save here because Ultras let him practice me today, so that's gonna be the day he murders me. It probably is super amusing. I haven't bothered looking that up. Yeah, this song is so good, guys. I did know that. Okay, speaking of husband.
Hello, husbando.
Husbando! Sarah, you're my bro. Four Fiends is also excellent. But yeah, he does really good stuff, and he just does this all for hobby. Because he's amazing. Oh, good. Delicious morsel already. Because I number one. Goodbye, Sarah. Good start. Now we're just racing. Hopefully that's fresh.
Friends? Hate him.
That's all, friends.
Oops!
Oops. I don't like oops. Ultra's oops is terrifying. Also, we are starting off the trend of Sabin making horrible decisions. Like, literally, his entire scenario is Sabin saying they should do something, it being an awful idea, and thankfully him having the luck to survive. And usually often get pretty good outcomes. No, that's not my splits. Those are my splits.
So, Tara died, so I couldn't counter-cancel. And then,
yeah, Tara
Tentacle,
also died for me.
But, I... Bannon survived with 7 health.
Nice! Yeah, I managed to get Ultras to go away before that point, so we're okay. Yeah, that was beautiful. K saving the day. So again, if you guys do not like your eyeballs and think this background to our text is boring, get on with your voting and bring back Demon Chocobo. We will be checking again. So we're not going to rename Shadow. He doesn't talk enough to make it worth it in this round. Oh, I mashed A, so we have Shadowa. Shadowa. Okay. We are filled with quality life choices in this round, guys. So hopefully, we reset our step route. So again, we should know exactly where we are. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. Good. I definitely did something wrong, but I didn't get my encounter in the forest, so I don't care.
So, the difference here between Netara and I is that I stopped at this guy to buy another Phoenix down in Kefka Narshe and races and marathons. I'd buy 2, just for safety. But I also buy a shuriken.
Shuriken!
Oh wait! No! And then I said no to I said no to Shadow. Shadow, you have to join me. I said no to Shadow.
Thankfully, that's not terrible. It wastes a bit of time, but he doesn't go anywhere. You just have to talk to him again, and he'll offer again. Thankfully, I've also done that and been like, oh no, I said no to Shadow! Yep. What have I done? So, I have arrived, and Kay will be joining me shortly in Camp Cutscene, where there's a lot of mashing. Oh my goodness, there's so much mashing. Right? Hey, if you think it's awful, keep voting for good taste, but if you like the beautifulness of having your retinas burned out, as I do, vote for Demon Chocobo. There's too much normal being able to read going on here. I'm not sure I like it. So I am heading to Doma Castle, and I need you guys to really pay attention here, because we've got this pack of soldiers, and they're all working super hard, but the guy on the very left, I need you to keep an eye on him, because he gets that person gets Soldier of the Year. Like, most useful soldier here, like, how are they not winning against Doma with quality soldiers like that? Seriously. Yeah, also, Hydain has so many songs. Like, that's not even his only Final Fantasy VI remix. He has other Final Fantasy ones. He's got Dragon Quest. He has so many things. He's fabulous. And he's got, like, Mario and things, too. So, we're recruiting Mr. Mustache Man here.
Mustache Man.
So, credits to Mr. MV for that beautiful work of art.
The one on the very left or the one on the very right?
The one on the very left. The one on the very right was the one I used to know of, but the guy on the very left literally just walks into the wall. He's just face planting into the wall. You're like, what are you doing?
Beautiful.
I never noticed him because of the guy on the right. But yeah, no, he's a special case. Very special character.
So yesterday, Puexel did a short half a run of Final Fantasy VI Japanese, any percent, no sketch, and I learned the Cyan's name. His name is Cayenne, like the pepper.
Yes, it is. Yep. And I just got the Phoenix down for the first time. So that's good for extra Phoenix downs, bad for money.
Yep. Fortunately, we don't need a lot of money in this category.
No, I do buy the extra pike though, but that's just a few smoke bombs I won't get. I can sell a couple other things out of my inventory, so it's not disastrous. Okay, we're gonna check in on this poll while we're mashing through some text. Oh no, I want the results. Wow, good taste is really, guys, we only need 4 votes to get Demon Chocobo in the lead again. Just
we only need 4 votes for good taste to make sure that it doesn't get in the lead again.
That's also true. Very, very true. Do you guys like your retinas? I love how I have a pink border around my blue.
BS1A? What? People making up these new, like, numbers.
It's Battle Speed 1.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of the terms for Japanese runs. It's, yeah. Sorry, Battle Speed 1 active.
Ah, yes. BS1A. Battle Speed 1 active.
So... we kind of assumed Kefka was insane previously, but this is where we find out it's not some sort of harmless insanity. He is malicious and awful. Oh my god, we both have General Leos on our screen at the same time. Yeah, Sabin is Mash. Mash is short for, I think it's Mashius, I found out the other day. I knew he was Mash, but I didn't realize it was short for something more epic sounding. While in this version, Sabin is just Sabin. He does not have a more epic royal name.
Sabin. So well, we shortened his name so we're Sabin time.
Yep. Yeah, that's so beautiful, I can't even. So we're fighting Kefka here, I am, and Kay will be shortly, if she's not already. And I didn't bother to change my battle speed back to 1, back to 6. I had put it to 1 to speed things up, because I was trying to counter with Cyan, so we did want the enemy to go faster, but now we're to the point where we want battle speed 6 again. We don't want fast enemies, so we want you in the front, we want to Shadowa, I'm sorry dude, but I need your things.
What are you talking about? Shadow's not on Kefka's side.
Oh, he's gonna be shortly. Try to steal all his things. What? Kefka is bae. I love Kefka. We're just gonna regular attack the front soldiers. Who are not very nice, countering me. Time for interceptor.
What a toad!
Yeah. What a toad. Do I look like a waiter? I'm just gonna sit here and I did the It's actually faster to use Pummel here, but my automatic pilot just went for Aurabolt, so yellow. Aurabolt does more damage, but Pummel does more than enough. And the Air Lancet that I picked up in the Returner's hideout, and the Shuriken, which K-Bot, is going to be used to kill the dudes in the back.
Oh!
They were screaming. Why is there screaming?
I forgot to put on... Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I'm sure everything's fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Battle Speed 1.
Ooh,
Wild Fang!
Woo! Yeah, gotta love us. I swear to you that Interceptor is more useful than Shadow. So, Kefka proving once again that he is absolutely just out there, poisons the river. And he doesn't care that he's also going to be killing his own soldiers. He just wants to take Doma out that desperately. So,
I have to heal,
very
though.
sad. Yeah, please heal. Getting the purple drank, very bad. Nobody likes it. And I agree. Kefka's laugh is beautiful and iconic. And the Titus laugh had really good plot significance, but it is awful and corny. It's supposed to be awful and corny, but yeah. If you guys, speaking of Final Fantasy X and laughing, if you guys have not played or seen the version of Final Fantasy X, which swaps out all the music for versions which are made up of instruments which are actually just Titus laughing, please check that out. It is the most hilarious thing I think I've seen in my life.
That sounds amazing and awful,
yeah,
all at the same time.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's exactly that. You are not wrong. Mylon, I knew you were still here and I knew I could count on you. Don't worry. I'm sure there are Ice 2s waiting. Hopefully we're too good for that, but we'll find out.
Oh, that just reminds me of the match I was commentating with Yagamoth and Puexel, and... Oh boy.
Yeah, I've seen, there's a bunch I've commentated where it's been like, oh no!
Where I learned that I commentator curse everybody all the time, forever.
I'm pretty good. I don't commentator curse that often, both because I choose not to say things that might risk it, and even when I do, it often doesn't happen. So I'm generally okay, but not perfect. So I try not to risk it. So after the purple drink, it turns out Cyan and one other person were okay. We never see that other person again though, so who knows?
Oh
and
no!
The king is also not good.
I just did something bad.
I don't like something bad.
I just accidentally loaded the save state.
No, I'm okay with it. It's not going to be good for SRL though. Is the only problem.
Yeah. I was trying to reload the.
Yeah, I saw that just happen. Do you have a save state or something near there?
I should.
Because you were just before the king in Doma. I don't even care if you're a little bit ahead. Race. Oh god, don't jump in front. Guys, you can actually get between Cyan and the soldiers. Don't do it. So unfortunately, for the official race, Kay will probably have to disqualify, or sorry, to quit, because as much as we're totally okay with it, it's against the SRL rules to load to have save states.
I forfeit.
Oh.
Okay.
Which sucks, but you can definitely come back in the actual race.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I've got faith in Kay.
I'm gonna do something I wouldn't normally do, and go a little fast.
I have faith in you. Yeah, do it, man. I'm totally in for that. It's no fun if we're not at least a little bit close, so we're gonna bring her up a little more to speed. So, this last cadet fight, how you do that does depend on what Cyan does, because for all three of those battles, he is on automatic, so he often uses dispatch, which is slow and no fun whatsoever. So, we want him to regular attack everything, and in the first two fights, it's just all grunts, so it doesn't even matter. So, the third fight, though, that has tougher guys, so depending on what Cyan does, will depend on what we make Sabin do. Either way, Shadow attacks one of the guys in the front. But now, we have Magitech armor, so yellow.
I am definitely not on step route for this.
Oh no!
Beautiful. It's okay.
So, oh, preemptive. How nice is that? Tonic, where are my Phoenix Downs? Hello. So, this part with these three Magitech armor battles are a perfect opportunity to do some inventory management. Which is definitely what is going to happen here. But here, we have a very important job in this section of the run. I have 3 elemental beams, and we have 3 enemies.
Mylon.
What's Mylon doing? Mylon, we talked about this. Bolt. There we go. So I have got my inventory as basically as organized as I even need it. I might fix a bit of it, but...
Oh!
What happened?
I accidentally dispatched.
Oh no!
I swear.
She's like, I'm done with this one, guys. We're gonna put that there. Hi. What up?
Oh, the no sword was beautiful, though. I have to say that I actually enjoyed doing all of those techs that I've seen Magus do.
In Child of Light or in this?
In Randomizer.
Oh, yeah, that was so nice. I really had a lot of fun with mine. It was a bit of a disaster. I didn't think it could be a worse seed than the one I had practiced with earlier, but apparently I was so wrong. But it was so much fun. Trolldorm literally threw me across the room at one point.
Wow.
He's like, hi, what's up? Go. And I'm like, oh, what just happened?
I don't mean to accidentally accidents.
We have faith in you. Okay, please run
Nominate
away, Sid.
me for the comedian run? Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
It means you're extraordinarily entertaining. Yeah, there were so many good runs. I just enjoyed watching all the different runs I wasn't doing myself. Oh no, go back to Blitz, stop! Ah. God, trying to get my memory cursor set up. Glitter Bay, hi!
Okay.
We're running here. Running through the forest. There's so many games I've seen now, which I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try this out. No. Like Epistory and Child of Light both, I'm like, I need to play these games.
Yeah, there was an Epistory run. I recently finally picked up learning that. I've been meaning to, because it's a really fun game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the speedrun is a little difficult if you can't type fast, but otherwise it's really quite easy.
Yeah, I can type moderately fast, but I don't know if it'll be fast enough for the game/run. We'll certainly find out. Okay, so following yet another one of Sabin's brilliant ideas, instead of just yelling at the train to see if there were any survivors, we decided to get on this creepy train, and it turns out it is the train which brings us to the undead. So it is filled with badness, and we have to get off of this train immediately. So that is the quest we have.
Alright.
For the first two cars, it's not too bad.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back to where I was.
Woo! Woo!
Disable. Okay, let's go.
Okay, out of my way, guys. Oh my goodness, ghosts. I'm being ghost trolled here. So I am going to farm an encounter at the end of this second train car, because otherwise I get a much worse encounter later. And one of the things we're manipulating are the particular encounters that we are going to get on the Veldt. So since we're going to be spending time on the Veldt, we want to make sure we get many better things. No, King of Doma, why? But unfortunately, after this car, step routing gets extraordinarily particular. If you take even, I think, you have one extra step you can take, which is pretty impossible. I think at any time, if you take an extra step, it's a minimum of 2, which guarantees you an encounter you don't want after the train. So we are step perfect right here. Which, guess what Netara is really great at? Not walking step perfectly. So let's see if we can stay on this. Ah, Lunar Legend. It sounds beautiful, Holy. Oh,
I recommend avoiding, or I recommend letting the ghosts walk away from you rather than walking away from the ghosts.
Absolutely. It's one of the things which catches you when you're first doing this, is thinking you need to walk around the ghosts, but you wait. You wait until the ghosts get out of the way for you.
And you can also clip through them if they're in the right spot.
Which is beautiful. I've done it a few times and I'm like, this is so shiny, I love it. So, in yet another of Sabin's good idea train, he's like, hey, let's see if my training's paid off. I'm gonna try and carry 2 grown men and jump over train cars. Thankfully for literally everyone involved, his training has actually paid off and he was able to do it. But ghosts are still chasing us, so we got rid of those train cars. We're like, nope, those people are not going to the afterworld. Too bad. We're nice people. Okay, listen, Ghosty. Ghosty, please! That was an incredible jump, which, yeah. If we weren't risking our lives already just being on this train, I'm not sure I would have recommended trying. Wow, I literally just walked through that ghost. That was cool. Without doing a clip.
Wow, nice. Yeah, if you get into a battle... Yeah, if you get into a battle at the right time, too, it'll clip through the ghost for you. That's pretty cool.
Yep. Okay, so one of the reasons we're step routing is because we are now going to get 4 different singular bomb encounters, and we like this because not only are they easier to run away from, they are... Hold on a second, this is where I always extra step, so I had to be really careful there. So they're easier to run away from, and if they do get a turn, they do less damage if they do a blaze on you, because blaze hurts a lot. Oh no, I got a bomb back attack. That is very bad. But I might still manage to escape. Come on, guys, run, 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 run. Oh yay. Well, Sabin ran, so that's good.
Commentator cursed yourself.
I did. Just after saying I don't commentator curse things.
I don't know if it counts that you curse yourself, though. Right?
Yeah. I think that's a separate type of luck. Okay, bomb 2. Let's see, we got this. Yeah, Blaze hurts a lot.
Blaze hurts a lot.
Uh-huh. Oh, good. Speaking of Blaze hurting a lot, good thing I have an extra Phoenix down, guys.
Whew.
We're gonna use it. Usually you wouldn't because I need those Phoenix downs. However, I have an extra, and I want to meme things for you because you guys are our loyal audience. Oh no, extra step. Well, there we go. Grasshoppers for Netara.
Grasshoppers. Don't worry, I'll probably have them as well.
Yeah, Grasshopper party. So it is time to meme all of the things. I hope you guys are ready for suplex. I'm born ready. Okay.
Needs more blaze.
Now I'm purposely trying to run away to try and delay an evil toot. Nope. Let's actually do the correct blitz. That helps a lot when you're trying to meme. Nope. Yeah.
Gonna do a little bit of
suplex.
menuing here so that I can get my stuff at the top so that I can sell it more easily.
Yep. Oh, it saved 2 seconds on that split. All the things.
Nice.
Did that for you guys.
Clearly, the suplex saved the 2 seconds and didn't waste any.
Obviously. I have literally never done a run of this category without at least attempting to suplex. The only times I have not suplexed was either because Sabin was dead, or I had a risk of legit dying, or of course Evil 2.
Yeah, Evil 2's evil.
Evil 2 is very evil. So I'm finding, and again, it's not 100%, but I'm finding if as the battle starts, I just hold run until it's someone's turn, it does seem to help a little. I'm not sure if I'm making that up in my head. I have not practiced enough yet. Oh, don't thank me yet. We still have a second person to try this. Also, how do you guys feel about Demon Chocobo? Let us update on the poll here. Check our results.
Sad. Trying to update.
No, it's still forehead.
Yeah, no, trying to update the poll is what made me load the save state.
No. Yeah, I'm running on console, so even if my computer, my complete computer shut down, I wouldn't lose my progress. It would just take me. I'd just lose time getting everything back up again.
Yeah.
It's one thing I really love about console. Much more equipment involved, so there are many more things that can go wrong, but no accidental save states. Yeah, I have.
C is going to meet his end. I'm going to let him die. I don't care much about you, C.
Die, C, die.
Also, you can save a little bit of time by walking up directly above the gate here when you enter enter into the train area instead of walking straight to the left. You save 8 frames, I think. As you walk up 1 tile at a sprint speed and then sprint shoe speed, whereas if you walk straight to the left in front of the door to the train, you walk up at regular non-sprint shoe speed.
So I did a bunch of menuing there, and the
Thank
reason
you,
is
PSI Nightshade.
Aww. Nightshade, I thought we were friends. I feel betrayed right now. Oh, here are my grasshoppers. Now, the reason why these grasshoppers are so bad is because they can cast Berserk on you. And even while on step route, if you encounter these guys, they are a guaranteed encounter pack. So that is bad. Because they try and berserk you, and you know what's really not fun when you are trying to get a person who runs away when you hit him? Being berserked.
But berserkers love to hug people.
They do love to hug people, and there are strategies where you can kind of just sit and wait, but unfortunately I have had times where and by sit and wait I mean kill things, wait with one berserked person, but I've had them berserk both of my party members.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Xcodes, that wasn't my SNES. That was Yaga's SNES.
What happened to Yaga's SNES?
He took it home with him.
Aww, sad.
I know, I was trying to keep everything he owns when he went home to Europe, but you know.
You're like, Yaga, you monster, how dare you not leave all of your worldly possessions here with me?
I know, like, how horrible, like.
How dare you?
Yeah, but I don't have a SNES. I do have a cart though, but
Nice.
Obviously, if I don't have anything to play it on, I can't use it.
For sure. I, interestingly enough, have a Super Famicom, which I have physically gouged out
Yes.
with in order to fit SNES carts.
I have a Super Famicom. It doesn't work.
Oh no.
Yeah. And right now they've gotten really expensive over Christmas season. What
not
was like $20 is now like $100. So.
Oh wow, yeah, mine with like a few games was much cheaper than that. It was the off-peak, so we were good. So I hope you guys like Suplex, because we're going to see it again. So there's a huge amount of breaking in this fight. So we killed Cyan on purpose, brought him back, which really did some weird things to the retort ability, the counter, making Cyan counter basically anything. And then by attacking both with a suplex, which the Piranha is invincible to, he's just completely immune, and which is a physical attack, and attacking with retort, which is a magic attack at the same time, the game just doesn't even know what to do. It's like, physical, magical attack, killing the monster at the same time. You know what? I'm out. We're done. And it just stops the battle. So no more piranhas, no Visa Pass. So it is beautiful.
I did Royal Blue, but I changed it to help fund going to Limit Break.
That sounds way better. And again, later in the year, the Super Famicoms will be a good price again. I think I got my Super Famicom with 2 controllers, Final Fantasy IV, and that game I like, which I can't remember, with the fairies, Panel de Pon, and I think that was like $80 Canadian total, and that was with the dollar being terrible.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it was pretty fabulous. So my friend frequently goes to Japan and brought it back, so I was like,
nice.
I love you. Okay, so we've healed up because Cyan was incredibly squishy. Not so much anymore. You actually cannot officially run this game on a SNES Classic. You certainly can run it, but officially you can't submit a time because the load times are faster. It handles load differently, but in a way which puts you at an advantage.
Yes.
So you are not allowed to officially run this on a SNES Classic. I've actually proven, people have submitted things, but I've actually done the run myself on a SNES Classic, and it was beautiful. It was very nice, but could never be official.
And everything else is pretty much the same, except for the fact that the hardware is just much better and loads the game in a way that everything that lags in the regular game doesn't lag on the SNES Classic.
Yeah, so it runs even clearer, which is beautiful for someone playing it casually. Oh my god, it's so nice. But
nice.
Yeah, in order to speedrun it, we'd have to create a separate board just for the SNES Classic.
Which I see nothing wrong with, right?
No, I see nothing wrong with it at all. Again, as long as it's consistent and everyone's using the same stuff. You know what? No, we're gonna... Oh, gosh. Okay, guys, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Because I got Grasshoppers and incorrect Blitz inputs. Okay, there's my first There's my first person who is berserked. Good. Good. What could possibly go wrong? So, in case you guys didn't know, the usual command for Aura Bolt is supposed to be a quarter circle between down to the left, but we're not doing that because the SNES actually does not actually even detect diagonals. So what we do instead is that's awful, is you can either go down, down, left, or you can go down, left, left. Which helps a lot. So, okay. Oh, I like that grasshopper just sat there. That's excellent because there's Gao. So we're going to feed him some dried meat because he is a hungry boy. Oh, we got Hungry Skip, which is where you feed him fast enough that he does not say, I'm hungry.
Wow.
Saves a little bit of time. So, minute and a half cutscene. Go. Go, go, go. And I see you're done the train. Did you get the suplex?
I did. I got an evil toot, but Sebin only got poisoned. So, he's going to be poisoned while I'm walking on the map, which is going to make it hard to see, but that's okay.
But is it more or less blinding than Demon Chocobo?
Less.
Yeah. It is pretty bad, though. You guys will see. It's awful.
And the reason I say it's less is because I know where I'm walking, whereas Demon Chocobo just burns.
Yep. It totally does. What do we got here? Hey, so Gao is so happy to meet us. He's gonna give us a present, and it is apparently shiny, 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 shiny. I am not suplexing Gao. That's a separate donation incentive. That's when we have actual donations, because the tournament we're currently both part of, Caeshura and I, is the second Kefka Narshe tournament, and it has been very appropriately subtitled "Wherefore Art Gao," and that's because Gao doesn't like to show up often. He has a 5 in 8 chance of actually showing up in every battle. Well, almost every battle he's eligible for. Anything that's not a straight attack, like if it's a pincer or back attack or side attack, he won't show up. And there's a certain encounters where he won't show up either. So yeah, you definitely don't want that. So
So not only
yeah.
do I have the 3 Crass Hoppers, but I also have the 4 Whispers.
Oh my goodness,
So
that is bad. Also, guys, we need some kappas here in chat to celebrate everyone's favorite green imp who is trying to teach us a very useful thing we're never going to use. So by useful, I mean useless. Any waves? Wave! Bye! Okay, so you actually have, if you're on step route, you've got 2 encounters to get Gao, and I got him on the first one, so I can run away from everything else.
nice. I don't even know what seat I'm on, so I have no idea what pack I'm on. The Veld is made up into packs, and like what pack you're on makes the monsters you're going to meet on the Veld change.
I don't even know what game that is you're referencing, but I bet it is great. Yeah, white background with white text is definitely a thing. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we're looking around for Gao Shiny, which he is lost in a cave because Gao. I love Gao, don't get me wrong, but oh my goodness. So I did save in front of the trench because it is terrifying and it can murder you. Especially when you're on step route. The first encounter has a chance of being a singular Agua form, which unlike all the rest of the encounter packs in here, I'm not even going to try and run from. I'm going to try and murder it if I get it, because it can cast Aqua Rake, which hurts. It hurts so bad.
It's probably worse than Ice Tail, in my opinion.
Much worse, which is impressive. Yeah, no, RPG Chick definitely doesn't know about running trolley games. Jerkbird. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, at least it was floor 1. At least you got floor 1. It wasn't, you know, floor 6 beautifulness, but at least it wasn't floor 2. Mylon, you must be living in a world of sadness this time, because we're just here to disappoint you, and I'm a little happy about that. But I'm glad you're here, supporting us even through your saddest of times.
It's okay. I'm helping Mylon feel better.
Of course I do. Of course I got the Agua form. God. Okay, so apparently my special ability is to commentator curse myself. So I'm never talking about what I could possibly get in a run again. Thankfully, I did not get Aqua Rake. I did murder that dude's face, so we're safe. I was terrified for a minute there, actually, though. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna die. So
wow.
there are
Royal
two
blue.
sections. Ooh. There are 2 sections here which are going to ask me for directions. So the first path I want to go right, but that's the automatic selection. So we just let it sit there. But for the next one, I need to make sure to switch it left. Now kill Cyan. Please kill Cyan. Because you know how we've talked about runaway bars, the invisible ones we need to fill up? Well, Cyan's is the longest. So if he's alive, it takes forever to run away and to get out of battles. So we actually don't mind too much if they kill Cyan on us. We are running. Preemptive. Thank you. That was very kind.
Hi, Gao. Bye, Gao.
Oh. Bye, Gao. You got him before. See, one of the reasons we like being on step route is so we don't get Gao before we get to Mobliz and pick up our dried meat. Because otherwise we have to hit him and make him go away, and he gets a little grumpy about that for, you know, pretty obvious reasons. And we're out of the trench.
And like one of the things is too is that when we route it, when we're on step route, the game is routed in such a way that we're not going to run into an encounter that we have to fight that Gao is going to appear in. So Gao doesn't appear in encounters with that are, rather, words. Ooh, wow, okay, I got very lucky. Gao doesn't appear in encounters such as back attacks or pincer attacks, or if one of your party members is dead, or if one of the monsters is in, I think, the slot that Gao appears in.
Okay, I had enough for 13 smoke bombs. That'll do.
That should be fine.
Sold a few trashy items. Buy, because I want to buy this mithril pike here, because it's going to save me some time later. Okay, lady, please. I always get so badly NPC trolled in Nakia.
Yeah.
Nope, hopping aboard. Take me out.
So I have successfully gotten Gao first try out of Nakia. Or not Nakia, Mobliz.
I always mix them up.
Whatever. Same place, right?
Yeah, exactly. You go there, you buy items, you leave. As far as I'm concerned, that's the same place. Oh yeah, I'm already 1 minute into my split. So, next up for me is lock scenario. So, saving scenario is when you do have to go do first so you can get your smoke bombs. But lock scenario, between lock and Terra, technically in Kefka Narshe at least, you can do them in either order. Generally speaking though, we tend to do locks first. So, putting him in the second row so he doesn't get murdered by a potential pincer later. We don't like pincers. Optimum, apparently I sold one of his armor pieces. Don't worry about it. It's not like he's gonna get hit, right? Nope, too slow.
Save
Hello,
outside
Netara.
of the cave, Netara.
Say, what cave?
Save outside
I
of
don't
the
know
cave.
What cave? I don't know what you're talking about.
Before you go in. You just
No
commentator cursed yourself!
I totally did. I'm totally saving outside the cave, and I never save outside of the cave. Oh god.
Or you'll be all the
Okay,
way back
so
at the trench.
Yeah. We'll even things up a little bit. Oh god. I love all the music in this game.
Zozo
So great.
is one of my favorite themes.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Have you ever
I
hated
actually really
it
love Gas.
as a younger child? Because I hated the fact that all the people in Zozo lied to me. It's like, they're all liars, I hate this song.
That's really logical. I love it. So
Okay.
we're using smoke bombs to run from everything, though we are going to start battles running just in case we happen to get a preemptive, because we'd rather have a preemptive than use a smoke bomb. And also, Locke is
Speaking of
much more likely to
preemptives.
be able to run from things, so there's probably going to be a couple of encounters here I'm just going to let him run away naturally from, to save those smoke bombs for Terra's scenario, which is Bannon is the slowest person to run away because Bannon is awful.
The only thing that rivals Bannon is... Oh crap, are you serious?
Oh, guess who got the pincer attack? The very pincer attack I'm protecting myself from. Though I did not get gouged, which is good because I was not at full HP. So we're going to take a moment and cure here. So if I had not been in the second position there, then that bear, I would have been back on to that bear, and had it used gouge, that basically would have one-shot me. And by basically, I mean I'm pretty sure it would have one-shot me. So we're just going to run away from this battle here. We're going to chill. It's a little slower, but we need those smoke bombs for other people. That one smoke bomb I saved. Oh no. Hey, there's someone called Kutan talking to me. Why are there ghosts here? And now there's someone with no name talking to me. Apparently there are ghosts in this cave. I don't understand. What I do understand, though, is because I don't have a partner here, I'm going to use this Thunder Rod, which uses, I think it's the second level lightning spell, but what it definitely uses, it's a third level, so
Yes.
third level lightning spell, and it not only does it ignore the magic defense, but it's guaranteed to do max damage. So it is incredibly powerful when used as an item, so yeah, that's a thing we like doing. Oh hey, I've got green time for the first time in a while. You know what? We're gonna safety save before. I'm just having that kind of luck today. So we're gonna safety save in front of Terra scenario. Because you get 3 encounters on the river, or up to 3 encounters while you're back on the river here, and you can die. Because Bannon still follows the same rules as he previously did, where if he gets murdered, game over. So we're gonna try and have that not happen, but you know how it goes. We're gonna equip that mithril pike. Excellent. So with that equipped onto Edgar, he is much more powerful now, and he is set up for the end of game battle as he is one of the people I will be taking with me. Ah, 1 encounter river. So you're guaranteed at
Nice.
least 1 encounter on the river, but that is the minimum you can have. And it was beautiful because I got it. I'm just gonna run away from this leafer. You know what?
And
We're
river RNG is completely compliant both on what seed you are on, but also NPC RNG, which is a completely different value. And when we go onto the river the first time before Ultros, we're able to manipulate it because there's only 1 NPC. So when he works, right? When he walks into a specific place, we know that it's the right RNG to leave. But through the entire rest of the game, you know, we're walking around seeing all of these NPCs, and all of them move kind of randomly, and each movement changes the NPC RNG so that, you know, we're not actually sure for what kind of river we're going to have. Incidentally, the NPC RNG is also used in another instance in Glitchless to get, I think, in Glitches 100% to get Death Eye, no, not Death Eye, Doom Eye, whatever the heck his name is, to appear, and then also to buy...
Doomgaze?
Yes, Doomgaze. And then also to buy a... Words, come on, Kay. Words. And also to buy the Esper from the auction house.
Oh, that's awesome. So I've hit the security check, and one of the cool things about the security check is you're supposed to follow a glimmering light, and if you go off the path, you have to tag a light in order to not fight a battle. So halfway through, we decide to do exactly that, and you walk off the path while holding A, and thankfully, what that does for us is because of the way the game works, holding A, walking off there, the first input that it does accept while you're doing that is the perfect one in order to always tag the glimmering light and never have to fight the extra battle there. So it's pretty nice. And also, they're blessing me with a bunch of side attacks. So side attacks are almost as fast to run away from as preemptives. A preemptive side attack is even more quick, but we'll take what we can get. Wow, and another side attack. I could have been using all those
in the trench.
That one, yeah. I was gonna say that one smoke bomb which I saved. Wow, another side attack. Well, that's nice. I'm getting to save all those smoke bombs, but so beautiful. Okay, so we are through. So I am just at the end of Terra's scenario here. There's just cutscenes left now before the final battle. So I hope you guys like cutscenes, because oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. So let's see if Kay gets it first try with the lock scenario.
I did.
Yeah. Actually, it's about 50-50 for me whether I get it first time or another time, but I'm getting much better at not taking many attempts to get through it, because it's really quite timing intensive. You just gotta get it at just the right time to clip right through him. It's beautiful. So we skip going in, getting those extra items, doing our wonderful cosplay show, and picking up any extra characters. That definitely won't have any ramifications later. So where I am currently, they are trying to convince the town of Narshe, who has the Esper, that no, they can't stay neutral. The Empire is bad, and and they find out that Doma actually has been defeated, was destroyed, and they're like, nope, that's because they sided with the Returners. We're safe. And then I don't want to jump ahead too much. They're like, that's terrible, but if that's what you get for being rebels. Then, of course, Locke shows up, or Elle shows up, and is like, no, that's nonsense. They are literally on their way right now. You guys are naive to think you're safe here. And so we have brought along one of the Empire's generals, General Kutan, who is the strongest of all of the Mughals. But she has defected and has joined the Returners now. So if you guys have never seen this Mughal before, the way the game processes all your kind of extra characters is when you do that Mughal fight at the beginning of the game. What just happened? That sounds really bad.
Darn it, Mylon!
Mylon, what did you do? Mylon, don't do it.
Darn it, Mylon. Mylon.
Oh, just because of the poison?
Yeah.
Oh, no! Oh, I see what just happened. Oh, goodness.
Exactly.
Where did
for
you last save? The trench?
On this cart, or on this particular one, probably River Manip.
Oh, no! That is very sad.
Go, Netara, go! I'm cheering for you.
Yay! We're almost there. So yeah, in the Mughal fight, you have 2 characters and a whole bunch of empty slots, and a whole bunch of Mughals. So they fill all those empty character spots with Mughals, and so every time you get one of your actual player characters and name them, that information gets overwritten in the memory by the actual character's information. But we did not recruit this person in South Figaro, so they did not get overwritten. So we have wonderful General Kutan here to save the day. We are definitely safety saving. With Mylon cheering us on, I think I need those safety saves. No, yes, I'm prepared, but no, I do not. I do not want to get some more info. So we're gonna... So we get to pick our own party this time, which we are going to do with absolute abandon. We're going to just shove all the best people in the party, because we have the same strat here, except we don't have to worry about movement manipulation unless we're doing the thing, which I'm not doing. But we do still have to sneak down to the bottom and get to Kefka. So, wish me luck and no ice twos. Unless you're Mylon, and then wish me all the luck. Ice twos. Okay, we're gonna meme this up a little bit for you guys. There you go. I really like this music, actually. So as long as I just sit here and wait for the green soldiers to go, there is a natural break in the wave. I have nothing to fear.
I've loaded up a save state so that I can participate in Kefka.
Do it. Okay, so Rider, we are not getting the Rider today. Nope, we didn't. Okay, let's try not to die here. I think I did that wrong. We did not. That's okay. So we're gonna buffer this. We want a Rage. We want Hornet. And we want to just punch things.
I might die.
Oh god, please don't die.
I most certainly will.
Oh no. I'm gonna...
Unless he does bolts, and then I might live.
Yeah. I did a last minute kind of thing there. I might also die. Come on. Oh, he did bolt! I'm okay! So we're third turn, Kefka has a chance to do Ice 2, and it's very scary. Incredibly scary. Don't think you've won.
I'll be back!
I'll be back. No Renetta Riders today. So that's not an awful time. It's not a good time. Considering the Demon Chocobo. Oh, actually, speaking of Demon Chocobo. Oh, I can't get to my menu for a while.
Alright.
Let's get back to the menu for you guys.
Well,
see if I can do it.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for being bad. But I will, since I've been so bad, clearly I can do this one thing that you'll all love.
You totally
Well,
can. And you haven't been bad. This happens.
Well,
We saved the.
Netara gets to her menu.
We're gonna totally menu. I'm gonna mash as fast as I can mash.